toxic. And people are like, oh no. My fiance's like, when you get mad, it just comes right out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this is for right now. We have a beaver. I don't know where she is.
I've been trying to coax her out. She's in her little.
Oh, she's in her little thing. Yeah.
Who made this?
I posted on Facebook.
This is unbelievable.
Amazing. I posted on Facebook that I want to make
Come down here and meditate.
Yeah, I know, right? My kids are jealous.
It's unbelievable.
Animals look better than beavers.
Really?
It's but beavers can't defecate or use the bathroom at all without using a big pool of water.
Sure.
So
you blame them?
I'm really.
Come on now,
this
guys.
becomes a toilet. It becomes a toilet.
Right.
This has
Poor
to be cleaned out 3 times a week. So we emptied out 3 times a week and refill. I usually don't have the water going. We're trying to wake her up right now. So beavers don't like the sound of running water.
Where is she?
She is. So he'll show you.
Over here.
Oh, she's in there.
Is there like a net?
Can you coax her out, babe?
So the beavers obviously like to dig, and so they dig down on the sides of the pond. She's not in this one, but she has about 3 openings in here. She's got another one around this side that would be very tough for you guys to get through without getting stung by a bee or falling in the pond. But
Either one of those would be bad.
That would
she's
be
got one she hides out in here during
So
the
can
day.
I ask you,
sometimes.
we have a significant beaver population in my district.
Yeah.
Wreaks havoc with dams
Yeah.
and the impact in my neighborhood.
Right.
And it's, as well as over in Chelmsford, to the point where about 2 weeks ago, they released a dam and an 11-foot wall of water impacting them. So when they trap them, do they bring them some here?
They can't, no. So when you can't relocate. So
cannot.
anyone that you
And why
hire
is that?
remove it. I don't know. The Mass Wildlife is one of their rules and regulations.
It's the law.
It's the law. So legally, if you hire someone to remove them, they have to euthanize them. You can have someone remove animals from your house and let it go in your yard. But if they're removing beavers, they're euthanizing them. There's people that work with like beaver retrievers. Have you heard about those? So it works with the beavers. So the problem is you can remove the beavers, but it's a perfect area for beavers. So more are they're very territorial. As soon as the area is opened up, more will come. So you're better off working with the beavers you have, but they have these deceivers that you can put kind of under the dam that remove water, but the beavers don't hear it because it's not flowing over. There's engineers that work with that, and I've talked with a few of them because we had a few beavers get stuck in those things.
What will you do with this beaver after?
She'll be released, but beavers are a 2 to 3 year commitment. So she was found on the side of the road in Sturbridge, and we tried to reunite. So we slept. There was a beaver dam close by, but no beavers would come get her. So she's been with us, but they stay with their parents for 2 to 3 years. So she'll be here for 2 to 3 years. But it's been harder with her because she's been a single, and it's harder to keep them wild when they're just by themselves because they crave interaction with something, you know. So I'm hoping I can wild her up, but right now she's a little early.
So how many animals in total will you have at this location at any given time? 60.
Usually in the winter it's less, maybe like 30, but during baby season I max out at 60.
During baby season?
Yeah.
You have that many here now, Jane?
I
About?
have probably about 50. It changes every day. I took in like 6 more yesterday.
Wow.
So it's constantly some being released when they're ready, more coming in. It's like it's crazy. And like, again, I meant to do this as a side gig, and now it's like a full-time thing. I've tried to keep like my house. And like you'll notice this part of the yard, you can't really tell there's anything going on here so that I can have my treatment somewhat of like a normal. But it's definitely, it's grown to the point where I'm like, we need to open a center. Like I've outgrown this place. We need to open a center. Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what I was thinking too. So you're thinking about...
I found a place.
Did you?
I'm
Fantastic.
not posting about it yet.
Oh, good.
But I've talked with the town.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so
I imagine it's out in the country.
in Chelmsford, yeah.
Oh, in Chelmsford?
Chelmsford,
That's
yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah. So, but
'Cause
there's so much I gotta do first. I gotta make sure that the town's gonna be okay with it. I gotta get the property from the person who has it. It's 25 acres in Chelmsford.
Hey, I didn't even know they had 25 acres of open space in Chelmsford.
One of the rehabbers that I know owns a Christmas tree farm, so we're working on it. I don't know
Wonderful.
if it's gonna happen, so I haven't posted
Oh, I
anything
hope
about
so.
it. It's gonna be a while before.
And maybe you could do a GoFundMe if you need money for that or whatever.
So much money for that.
Yeah.
Build a center. But
Oh, my
until
God.
then, for the next year or so, this is all I have.
That's great to hear, Jane, though.
Yeah, don't tell nobody though.
Well, it's in the video.
It's just Tom and his, 50,000.
1,000 followers, yeah.
Tom's gonna keep it between us here.
Yeah. By the way, did Jane let you know she has over 125,000 followers? 100 on Facebook.
Facebook page, but
Yeah,
not
but
that
like
many.
it's insane.
Which is, and the response, every post she gets a huge response, hundreds of shares, thousands of thumbs up and hearts.
To a lot of people, you know,
Yeah.
a lot of just
People
people.
like animals.
Yeah,
They like to say
people,
they
a
have
lot of people
fun.
don't like people, but the animals you feel bad for. You know?
Yeah,
It's so true.
yeah, most of us like animals a little bit more than
More
people.
It's so true. Yeah.
Because they're more innocent in a way, you know.
And it depends on the people.
Yeah, right. We all love you, Jim, you know.
A 25-acre parcel in Chelmsford for a center. So
Potentially.
unclear where that is or
So
when
how do
that will
you,
happen, but that's-
what do you think your steps are on that?
So right now I'm working with a contractor to actually to design it.
Yeah.
And then I gotta make sure these people are really gonna sell it to me.
Right.
And then the town is going to approve it because it's not technically a business because we don't charge. But I don't know if the town's gonna see it as a business. It's like a public service, but how does the town want to see it? You know, every town's different. And then I have to check with Mass Wildlife to make sure they're okay with it, and then I have to raise hundreds of thousands of dollars to actually build it. So I'm at the very beginning stages because at this point I know I am outgrowing this place, like what I can do versus the amount of people that call us. Like I was saying, we get 70 to 100 calls every day. I'm maxed out at 60 animals, so I feel like I'm letting a lot of people down. Clearly the need is there, you know, and the support's there. It's just I've done everything I can with 0.6 acres.
Where's the timeline on the plan and design?
Well, I want to start building it in the spring, but I've not told anybody about this. So I have to get so much
He's recording it.
approval.
Oh my God.
I have to get so much approval for it to actually happen. So right now I'm like looking into, I have to design it, get numbers for it, and then just beg everybody for money and see if we can't get grants. You know, I've been relying a lot on Facebook donations and a lot of our followers. I haven't really tried for grants or anything like that. So I'm like, with this next step, you know,
This is something that we're not imagining.
it is, and it's scary for me because like right now all the donations we're getting is enough to sustain my crew, but if I go the next step, then I'm reliant really on a certain amount I have to have just to keep, and so it's scary,
And
but
you're going to be too busy too. You're going to have a development person eventually.
yeah,
If these things fall into place.
everything. I mean, the teams are already so much bigger. I mean, 5 years ago it was just you, and now there's 7 of us, and everyone's working hard.
I want to thank you for another event.
Thank
You do great work.
Thank you very much.
know how we can help.
Absolutely. I'll show you a couple more.
Oh, here he is. Oh my God.
Hey, there's a beaver.
He's gonna go right in
Oh,
I love it.
oh.
Oh, that is awesome.
This is Nibby.
Oh, that's Nibby, the famous Nibby.
Famous Nibby. She was on CNN. She got a video with more than 11 million views.
Yeah.
11 million views.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hey,
We
Nibby.
should give her a banana, honey.
You guys want to do
She's just gonna want
That's how I got her out of the hole.
Yeah, can we do it? Can you guys try to capture a picture with us with her?
Yeah,
Sort of?
let me get some gloves on. Mass Wildlife's gonna
I
kill
just
me.
want to make sure. Representative
That's
Elliott
why I
was just
like
trying to
We
leave.
set their
Because you
budget
You didn't know that
so they won't
this
get too
mammal
mad at us.
would be
Yeah,
in
right.
front of him.
From CNN mammal.